Alright, gamers, welcome back to the stream. Okay, so in the last episode, we had a really productive time in the end. I spent a bunch of time end busting, going to the ancient cities, and I found not one, but two elytras. And, well, now that we've got that, clearly I need rockets to propel my flight and be able to get places really quickly, and really far distances away. But, you know, as most of you know, gunpowder is not exactly the easiest thing to get. So obviously I need some way to get mass powders of, Obviously I need some way to get mass quantities of gunpowder easily. So to do that, I need to make a creeper farm. Now, to do that, I need to go over an ocean and build. I've got a specific design in mind. But that's not actually what we're going to end up doing today. So today, you know, I need to be able to gather the materials for the creeper farm and other structures super easy. So what I want to do today is I want to utilize this beacon. I want to get this all set up and ready to go so I can mine large amounts of stone and building blocks really, really easy, and also trade some of that stone back to the villagers. So I think today is going to be mostly a mining stream, because if I'm not mistaken, we need, I think it's like 164 blocks of a specific mineral. Or not a specific mineral, just any ones that we have. And we do actually have a lot of stuff already. So I'll have to like go through and see what we've got. But the biggest thing we need to do right now is set up a haste 2 beacon. From there, I may go up mining for diamonds, and I may also go mining for netherite in this episode. I'm not 100% sure just yet. And if I still have time left over, I'm debating going and hitting that trial chamber. It's been sitting there. It's been bothering me, the fact that, you know, it's right there. I could probably find some really cool stuff. I could maybe even get the mace or something. I don't know a lot about the mechanics about that, so I don't know if there's something specific you have to do to make that happen, but, I don't know. We'll see. So, I think what we're gonna do first is I'm just gonna see how many blocks of stuff I can make. I'm gonna use iron and gold at first, but, emeralds too, for later phases of the beacon. You know, because I don't want to have just one beacon. I want to have multiple of them. The emeralds in particular, you know, I can just trade stone for them, and they become a whole lot less rare. So once I get the one beacon set up, then the other 5 of them become way, way easier to make. So, you know, at some point off camera, I'll probably go and try and find more wither skulls so I can make more beacons and get that quad beacon set, or I guess it's 6 beacons. 6 beacons set up, just so I can have all the effects applied at the same time. Okay, so I was right. For a full tiered beacon, you need 164 blocks of any mineral. So we're close, but not really. We need 2 stacks and 36 blocks. So this would be a lot tougher to do if we didn't already have fortune. But because we have fortune, we can get so much more gold and iron way more quickly than we would have ever been able to before. So I actually don't anticipate this taking all that long. While we're down there, if we see diamonds, I would love to, you know, extract them and stuff. But also, it's been like a minute since I've been down here. You know, it's been I can't remember the last time I did a mining stream explicitly. But, you know, we've kind of gutted this cave a lot. So it's questionable what is actually going to be left in here. You know I definitely didn't grab anything. Like, obviously, there's iron right here. You know what? I'm not even going to do it like that. I'm going to, before I do anything else, I'm going to do the deep slate iron so I can carry more on me back up. I think I mined most of the gold I saw in this room. So I'm gonna focus on the iron for now. Maybe I'll see about getting like a stack of iron ore. See what that turns into after fortune, and then we'll go from there. It's been so long since I've been in this cave, I don't really remember where the progression is. There's diamonds right here. Literally right there. Clearly I passed them. Bruh. That's funny. I'll grab those in a second. But I don't really remember, like, where the unexplored areas of this cave are, if any at all. So, there was, when I located the stronghold for the first time, I mean, again, it was one of the largest strongholds I think I've ever seen to date. But there was a massive cave system behind it. So if I run out of, like, iron here, or, like, I'm not finding any, I think what we'll do is we'll go back to the stronghold, and then we will see about exploring the back end of that cave. There's definitely a ton of extra stuff that I still haven't found there. Okay, yeah, this direction right here, I don't think I've actually explored all that much of this. Like, there's a whole bunch of new caves and stuff down here that I haven't really explored a crazy amount. Okay. I've actually almost already got a stack of iron ore. You know, and it's just because these, like, big, like, strewn out veins that I just didn't mind because I was prioritizing diamonds. Okay, hello. We're good. Don't worry about it. Nothing, nothing severe happened there. Oh, that was rough. That might be the first time I've fallen in lava up to this point. I'm honestly not 100% sure. Okay, so that's a stack of iron ore right there. So actually, let's go back up and just... Oh, hello! That's awesome. That was... Okay, there's a... The trial chamber's under me right here, too. See, it's like beckoning for me. It knows... It's like taunting me. It knows that it's irritating me with it still being there and me doing nothing about it. See, I also have to be careful about that. Like, I'm so used to having an elytra and, you know, full netherite that I can typically take a big impact, but if you're not careful, you can, like, easily slap into a wall and kill yourself really easy. So, I need to be more careful about, you know, having the elytra. Every time I've ever had an elytra, though, it's never been on hardcore, so I typically play around with it and, you know, respawn, go get my stuff real easy. It's just, I mean, do you see how much faster that, I mean, getting out of this cave used to take so much longer than it did just then. It's ridiculous how much easier it makes the game. I'm really glad that I decided to do that. You know, today's stream is what I was intending on doing in the previous stream. So I think I'm glad that I swapped the order that I was going to do it, because it just makes a lot of sense. Like, I think, you know, ease of use, having the elytra already ready is probably, you know, better for me in the long run. I have so much coal right now, and I've got all these lava buckets left over from when I was smelting copper back in the first season, that smelting all this iron when it comes to it, it's not, I mean, I don't even have to go look for fuel at this point. We got 24 diamonds, almost 30 diamonds from that. That's awesome. And we got 3 stacks. Wait, this is enough. No, it's not. Okay, it's blocks. Okay, I got really confused for a second. But I was like, because it was 2 stacks and 36 blocks you need. And I saw I had 2 stacks and, you know, more. No, that's not quite the same thing. Okay. Yeah, I might as well use the furnace array I have down. I always forget this is down here because I haven't used it basically since I stopped having to smelt copper. So let's get these out. 3 buckets worth for now. Or actually 4, because I got gold in this one. See, I prepared all this lava. Every time I notice that it's full, I just take them out so they're ready to go when I need them. So we'll have to see how many blocks this gives us, but in the meantime, while that happens, I think I'm going to go back down and keep mining. I mean, literally, I probably don't even have to... I'm going to try it. I probably don't even have to use a single rocket to get over here. Like, and all the way down into the cave. I bet I can easily glide all the way down into the cave. Yeah, that used to take so much time. But, okay, oh... See, I'm not being careful enough. I'm being careless now that I'm like, I feel powerful and I need to like chill. I need to stop doing that like already. Okay. Oh, you know literally like the first time I came down in this cave, the first place I went was this fucking amethyst. And there's diamonds. How did I miss all of these? That's what I'm most confused about. I actually can't tell you the last time though that I saw like regular stone diamond ore. Like it's definitely been a really long time. Like at least since I think the cave update was 1.18, wasn't it? So it's probably been close to then. After we get the haste beacon those set up, I don't even think I'll need to do this again. As far as like getting like a bunch of iron for the other beacons, I literally think I'm just going to be able to go and trade all of the stone that I'm going to get. I mean, when I say it's instant break, it's like if you took a diamond pickaxe to the nether with like efficiency. It's that fast, and you get money so much faster that way. Yeah, I think this cave has been pretty much gutted as far as its resources go. There's definitely still some little patches of iron, but it's probably worth my time more to go and find a new cave at this point. Thinking about that now, there is this cave over here that I noticed at the very first stream that I never went in. Like, there's also this sliver right here. I wonder how far down these go. I mean, they're probably gonna connect at some point to the cave I was just in. But I really haven't been down here. Yeah. Before I, like, go, like, in a crazy place, like, several thousand blocks away, I should probably just see what's in here. Did he just, like, absorb that arrow? Like, he's not on fire, so it kind of looks like it. That goes down quite fast. I should really be killing all the creepers I see, too, because it's really important that I'm collecting gunpowder whenever I can without the gunpowder farm existing yet. If you could use copper to make a beacon, I'd have no problem with this right now because of just how much copper I used for XP and nothing else. Okay, hello. Jesus, that scared the fuck out of me. I actually need to be more wary about creepers as far as them exploding goes. Like, with my armor, I can probably take the full blow of a creeper, but when I'm wearing an elytra, then things start to get a little bit, to be a little bit of an issue. So I'm probably not as invincible to creeper explosions as I think I am. Well, that was almost a stack of iron ore. It wasn't as much as the last trip, but I don't know what we would do without fortune. Like, this process, I don't know if I've ever built a beacon without already having fortune, because it would just be so ridiculously time-consuming. I just don't even know. Okay, that's another 2 stacks of iron, and 13 more. Well, I just pulled out all the iron that was already in there, so let's see what that turns into as far as a block I'm in. That's another 20 iron blocks and another 2 gold blocks. So let's add that to our working chest. That's a little bit over a stack, so we still have a ways to go here. Really wishing I could use copper right now. Like, that would be awesome. I would already be able to do it. Actually, before I go back down, let's see how far we actually get with a beacon. There's 4 layers to it. And I know where I want to put it. It's going to go in that same area that we fought the Wither earlier. because that's, you know, still kind of my stone mine. Maybe I should move it somewhere else, though, because if I want to fight the Wither there again, you know, I don't want the beacon to get damaged. And also, you know, that area is starting to be more difficult to mine in. You know, it's, there's a lot of, like, caves filled with water around it that isn't making it easy to do. I mean, I guess for now I'm going to go ahead and start building it in here, but I'll have to carve out, I don't know where this is going to come up, so this, I just hope it's not under, like, part of my house or something. I think they changed the sound that iron blocks make. Maybe I should go back to, like, the Bastion and just steal more of their gold blocks. Like, I definitely think there was a bunch more gold I didn't mine there. Actually, I think a bunch of the gold I'm holding right now is from that Bastion. So. The fog is different up here. That's how high up we are. Oh! Okay. Yeah, that's an okay spot. Alright, well. I'm probably not going to get these beacon effects by my base. I think it might be out of the radius. But, you know, the goal for now is just to have the haste beacon down there. Eventually, we will end up moving it to a spot closer to our house. And also, being able to pack up a beacon is important too, when I need to be able to take it to other areas. So, okay. Cool. So let's go ahead and use what we've got here. So this, I think I'll be able to finish the second layer easily. Because that should be, it's 5 times 5. That should be another 25 blocks. Okay. Yeah, they definitely did change that sound. I didn't realize they did that. I wonder when that happened. I don't think, because I've got 25 here, so it's enough to finish in another of the same level here. But that's definitely not enough for the 3rd level. We'll need to go get more. And then I'll just fill this in with whatever I've got left. I do think I'm going to have to go get more. That's most of the beacon, though. Like, it's definitely, we don't need, realistically, all that much more. And then, let's see about going and finding more iron. Well, actually, let's see what, that's probably done cooking by now. Let's see how far this gets us. That's 15 blocks. I actually think that's enough to finish the 3rd tier. And then I'm actually just going to jump down this hole where the beacon is. I think that's probably the quickest way to get to it. I think, you know, as long as my wings are deployed, and I'm not looking straight down, that should be okay. Yeah, I can slow down. Cool! I could actually probably leave that way, too. 15 blocks. I think that's enough to finish this edge. Cool. Okay, so we have a fully 3-tiered beacon here. So now what we got to do is we just got to finish up this last layer, which of course is the biggest. So let me go ahead and mine out the area that we're going to have to fill in. 9 by 9. 9 by 9 blocks. Oh, that's 81 blocks. That's not 81 ingots. I was going to say, that seemed really low. So that actually, that's 81 times 9 is how many more ingots we need. Let me do that real quick. 81 times 9. Okay, whoa. We need 729 more ingots, which is just a few stacks. Okay. Yeah, let's go see about getting that.